An auspicious meeting.
Good timing on your part.
Hey, Davi. I need to change that. I don't feel like listening to that this morning. This I can listen to, though. Mhm. I hope my cooler stayed cold overnight. Kind of what it's supposed to do. Well, yeah, but it's not really a good cooler. My dad got some medication delivered, and it was delivered with like a bunch of ice packs and a big styrofoam box that's like really, really thick with a small compartment on the inside. And they were like, we're just gonna throw it away. And I'm like, shit, that's a little mini ice cooler I can use to keep some drinks warm, some drinks cold. So I've been using it to keep some drinks cold, but depending on how warm the drinks already were when I put them in, determines how long it stays cold for because it saps so much, or the ice pack saps so much heat out of the warm drinks, kind of thing. And then it's like already not super cold, if that makes sense. I think you're supposed to put cold drinks in it, but I suppose that works. Yeah, but then I don't have to worry about like, I don't know. I feel like if I have too many drinks cold, I'll drink too many of them. Does that make sense? Like knowing they're there and cold and drinkable, I'm more inclined to drink them. Fat? You just called me fat? What the fuck? You just turned into Ray for like 2 seconds? No, you're right. Ah, shit, I said his name. Now he's gonna appear like Beetlejuice. I'll have you know, Davi, I changed it to drinking diet sodas. that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. Where is she at? She's at Bellica. Day ruined. Yes. Well, I mean, I really should lose weight. And it's not that I'm like actively putting in effort to lose weight. I'm just kind of calorie deficiting it. And I figured that I don't really hate diet sodas nowadays. They taste okay. I'm not too against the artificial sweetener stuff. But I'm like, bro, I drink like 300 calories in soda a day. Like, if I'm able to cut that out, it's not necessarily a lot, but it's enough, you know? Drink water? I can drink water. Do I have water? I think I ran out of water last night. True? Yeah, see.
An honor to see you, step by step. Can I help you? Be careful out there. For the Federation. Can I help you?
Mhm. It's quality
This aid me
scroll
in some way.
kit. It's not artisan. Oh, I saw something crazy today. Where is it? This. Look at this. So this is KMS for Challenge World 1, 2, 3, and 4. Challenge World 4 is kind of meh. But this is the peak player count online at one time on the 22nd versus the 29th. 520,000 active players logged in at a single time. On 4 of the like 20 worlds. All for an alternate game mode. I mean, it's an alternate game mode, but at the same time it's like not, I guess. Because all of the stuff they do there gets to transfer over into the main world that they pick. So it's not actually like a game mode. It's the game.
Can I help you?
$420, let's go. I need more quality alchemical kits.
These ears await your words.
So many interruptions.
Also, I'm gonna stream as long as I can today, but I'm not promising a long stream. I had like some of the worst sleep ever last night in a long time. I'll try though. Just no promises.
An honor to see you. For the Federation. Hang in there. An honor to see you.
May memory endure.
Can I help you? Be careful out there.
Holy shit. 50 lightning essence? That's insane. Artisan Catalyst. Is that in here? Yeah. How many does it require? Just one? So it's 9 base and then 1 Artisan Catalyst. Okay.
Greetings.
Well, let me get rid of
An honor to see you.
the, like, low-ranked stuff here. Hold on to those. We're gonna get rid of these.
Federation.
Nostrum of Energy and Ranger's Nostrum. I would like to craft some of those today.
And for us.
So let me go ahead and buy like 50 catalysts. And then
The Federation.
I think I can buy those here. Yeah, give me like 100 of these and 100 of these. Crafting stream. I'm just getting some stuff taken care of that I've been neglecting for quite some time. I've been doing craft. Well, I haven't been doing crafting. I've been crafting things for people, and Getting master, just making stuff money, both. I've been helping Comfy a little bit today, but she's been helping me quite a lot. So I've been sending her scrolls, like attack speed scrolls. I just gave her a bunch of gather faster scrolls for helping out as well. You're mostly doing oils. I'm just gonna do nostrums and craft scroll and craft speed scrolls for a while. I have the means and the money to probably max this out. I'm just not trying to rush it. I could also use the nostrums myself. I know Comfy can probably use some nostrums, so I'll send her a few. Takes less PV. I didn't even notice. But I could make the crafting scrolls. I didn't realize they were 50 each, but these sell for like 250 gold each. So if I crit, that's like 1,000 gold. I don't know how much lightning essence goes for right now, but that's at least like 100 gold or like a 200 gold craft. So if I crit on dedicated crafters, that's like a bunch of profit. So just straight up profit. What are lightning essences looking like? They're 9 gold each? Jump off a cliff, people. But that's ridiculous. Holy shit. I mean, that's a like 400 gold, 450 gold craft. No wonder why the scrolls are 250 each. Nostrums will be used for a long time now. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get the 650, because I know I'd be crafting nostrums a lot. I'm working on 800 so I can start crafting my crit factor scrolls. The problem is... Here, I forgot to turn this off. The problem is, the market just isn't profitable to craft them, which sucks. I spent 22k on the recipe like 2 weeks ago, and it requires 15 pure Kobala, which is 800 gold right now to craft like 2 scrolls that only sell for 100 gold. And it's like, why would you not just sell the raw pure Kobala other than the scrolls? Like, why would you craft the scrolls? You're already 800 alchemy to make them. Just sell the Kobala. Armor, weapons, etc. Yeah. Ranger's nostrums are also magic, right? Like that affects magic.
For the Federation.
Crit power is not bought much. See, I have crit factor, not crit power. The server is not only PvE focused. There is quite a lot of PvP on the server. And the reason I did crit factor is people need more crit rate. Too many people are slacking on how much crit they have. I feel like crit factors is like a niche market, but at the same time, I think it's a good one. Unless people are all gunners, yeah. A lot of classes are crit starved, so not running crit factor on those is kind of like you're just throwing at that point. What's the point of stack crit power if you don't crit? Yeah. There was a chart posted in my guild Discord that went over like crit factor is your critical chance. But my guild posted a calculation thing from way back in the day of how crit power scales versus crit factor. And at about crit power is outscaled damage output wise until you're like 240 crit factor. And then once you're at that mark, crit power starts to become better than stacking more crit factor. So unless you have 240 base crit factor, before you throw a scroll on, you should not be running crit power scrolls. You should be running factors. Without crit factor starved every classes right now, except for like a couple, nobody should be running power scrolls. For quite a while, but also depending on the party comp, mystics and the like, I can understand that as well. Yeah. Lots of factors. Yes. It would be nice to know what the crit resist factor is on enemies, though, to calculate, or at least get like a rough estimate on how effective crit factor is. Like, I understand people are like, oh my god, it's not a flat percentage. Which makes complete sense because monsters have different defenses and different resists. You don't remember to use that in PvE? See, the thing is crit resist is going to be needed in PvE. But the monsters naturally have crit resist, which is what your crit factor has to compete against to crit. So them making it just be like, oh, your crit chance is 27%. That isn't across the board. It could be 10% against something else and 50% against a low-level monster kind of thing, right? Like that, it's such a varied... It makes sense, though. But there's very much a difference between a high-end and low-end mob
Honor to see you.
and your crit factor and how it affects it, which... completely understandable. Darkon was like 68? I think so, yeah. Is she still over here crafting her ass off? Where is she at? Also, did any of you... She is. Did any of you answer range nostrums affect spells and stuff, right? Because spells are ranged. I'm just making sure. I'm used to like PoE and wording not making sense. Oh, it's comfy? Yeah. We help each other with crafting. I craft her scrolls and stuff constantly. Does anybody know? I have a very dumb question. Google is not helpful. For TERA? Yeah. I was like, hey, do ranged nostrums affect the like priests and shit? And it's like, oh yeah, it works. It's supposed to do that. And then you scroll down and it goes, for sorks and gunners and archers, it does this. And it fails to mention anything about mystic or priest. And that's not helpful. The priestess app? Yeah, that's my... Yeah. Healing skills are ranged? Yeah.
Can I help
You know, as long as they work, I'm happy.
Step by step.
38G each. I don't know what I made for profit off of that, but that's okay. The Ranger's nostrums are so cheap. 9 and you make 3? Yeah, it's 9 base... 9 base plus 5 gold from the artisan, so that's 9 times 5.7 plus 3, 54 gold, so that's like 36 gold profit. Yeah, that's not bad. And I can craft those very easily because they're completely unreliant on anything. Like, I don't have to gather any of this shit. It's just make them.
An to see you.
And then we've got how much is pure Cobala going for right now? That's the question. Do I have any? I have 20. 65. Goddamn. Pure Goblu's at 49. I have Zermetal. I can craft some Eclipse pots as well. Idyllic leaves. I wonder if Nico still needs those. I have no idea. Probably a lot of people need their gear. Yeah. Me too. Eventually, yeah. I haven't been very lucky in gear drop, so we're grinding enough to get my full disco set yet. Gearing after making money, I just like making money. Buy the materials that you made. Yeah. See, I'm in no rush to like fully gear up. So either prices drop because nobody needs shit anymore, or prices just constantly go up. Either way, I think I'm doing okay. Too many, I won't say too many people rush it, because people enjoy things differently. I used to rush and do things as much as possible, as fast as possible, but I found that I just don't have fun anymore doing that. Like, I got tired of reading patch notes and preemptively preparing for updates and doing this to prepare for an update, or if I'm not doing this, I'm not playing optimally, and everything's been so much more enjoyable just not giving a fuck and doing whatever the hell you want. And the fact it pisses people off that you do that is hilarious to me. You're done faster, being bored quicker, don't have any other MMO. Exactly. I feel like I'm doing okay with progressing my gear. I probably could have been, like, honestly, if I was constantly grinding and constantly pushing, I would have been full plus 12 disco already. Like, there's days I just don't do a single dungeon. I've done one since relaunch and hitting 65. I've done one Gilly Glade run. Just one. Should I do more? Yes. Do I care? No, I don't. Like, there was a long period of time I was doing every quest in the game, which I still need to finish all of the quests up in this area, but I'll get there eventually. 4 times each, using them daily to not miss out. Yeah, I would rather just play RuneScape or something again. It's also the reason I'm primarily only playing only playing Slayer. I don't want to play 17 characters. Is it great? Yeah. People have fun doing that? Yeah, sure. I don't want to, though. Also, I figured out what was lagging my stream yesterday. That was actual game lag. The OBS plugin that I use to do my little character model in the corner, the way I made it, yeah, the character mouth. Oh look, there's a world boss up. So it's nice to know that I'm not going to have a super laggy stream, and that all of the lag is strictly coming from TERA itself and not OBS throttling itself from being overworked. Which means no more frame chugs in Nexus. You guys are going to get the 60 FPS experience of displaying 4 FPS. It's too powerful. Yeah. It feels kind of weird not having it, though. Because I've had it for, like, almost a year. No, how long has it been? I've had it for, like, 7 months now, I think. So having it not be there is just a little strange. But that's okay. Not paying attention after a while. That's understandable. Taking at least half of the screen. Yeah, I understand that. If it's done like tastefully to cover something, it makes sense. But there's some streams I've entered and it's like it is like this. Like it's like here, I'll turn the character on. It's like this, and you go there and you're like, oh my god, look at the stream, and then you open the stream and it's like, hi guys, this is my stream, and it's like, can I play the fucking game? Can I watch the game? Like, could you not? They're actually, see, a lot of people don't know this, but if you're an old Twitch viewer, Twitch streamer, there used to be a rule on Twitch, and this was back in 2012 when Twitch first started getting off the ground and breaking away from Justin TV. There was a rule that your stream had to be over 75% a game. If your webcam or some other aspect of the visual overlay took up more than 25% of your screen, you would get in trouble. It had to be gaming related content. And I feel some days I think that would be nice to have on the website again. I don't know. I think Twitch just needs to go back to gaming, but not delete or remove the non-gaming aspects behind it, but move it into its own sub-website. Like you have games.twitch.tv or irl.twitch.tv kind of thing. And then in the IRL sections where you'll find your just chatting, your IRL streams, your like art painting streams and stuff like that. You can go put the cam girls over there as well. Absolutely. They're VTubers, so you can block them. That's crazy. I don't have an issue with VTubers. The thing is I predicted VTubers, like, I want to say a year-ish before they, like, really started taking off. Because I had an idea a long time ago. And I can pull up the DMs with Dave. And, like, what day the message... Here, I'll pull it up in Dave, in the DMs with Dave. I have it bookmarked. Because it was, like, a whole thing. Pinned messages. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down. January 4th, 2019. I specifically said at 12:50 a.m. I'm going to get a webcam, right, and buy face rig and become Anime Grill. I literally predicted VTubers before they exploded. Now, I'm not saying they didn't exist before then, but I had the idea 7 years ago. Which is still just in TV. I'd still do it. I can't be on camera. I can't. It's a very uncomfortable experience for me. And uncomfortable in a way of like, I've done a camera stream. People have seen me. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I've done it before. And even doing a webcam stream with like 4 people watching is I couldn't do it. Like my entire body just started to crawl. Like I got super itchy. I got super anxious. I could not do it. Like my face felt like it had bugs all over it. Like I could not stop scratching my face. I couldn't sit still. Like I genuinely could not do it. Which is why I don't anymore. Sorry, I'm plugging my fan in real quick. It's a little warm this morning. It's already 79 in my room. Also gotta make my room my only fan. No. I have 3. I get the joke, but I have 3 fans. I feel like the AC does not work well for my room. We've kind of come to an agreement that the front half of the house, the AC just doesn't blow nearly as hard as it should. And I sit directly under my... Here, I'll show you. Not literally show you. I'm going to open up Paint and show you. So here's my room, right? This is my desk. Right here is my desk. Actually, it's more like this. This is my desk. Okay. My PC tower sits like this. I have a monitor, a monitor, a monitor. I sit right here. Okay. This is the door to my room. This is the door to my closet. This is my window. And my bed sits right here. That's my room. I have a table right here. That's my entire bedroom. All right. The air vent is right here. I cannot feel it. Just above, literally. Like I can look straight up. It's right there. Like it is right there. Now that I look, it's probably more like here. I do not feel any air coming from it. Ever. Now, my PC is old. It does run a little warm, don't get me wrong. Like, it's currently running at CPU's at like 64, GPU's at around 60. Like, you can see the temps up here in the corner. That's fine. Those are my normal temps. It needs a good cleaning. I haven't done it. My ceiling fan is never turned off. I legitimately never turn off my ceiling fan. It's the only breeze I get in my room. The air, the AC, is at the 75 almost year round. It's not cold enough. Air, for what air does come out of the air vent, isn't cold enough to actually cool down my room while I am actively alive in it. When they drop the AC to 70 when everybody goes to bed, or when they go to bed, I also have a little thermostat sitting in front of me, like a little temperature gauge in front of me. After about 2 hours of them going to bed, my room drops from 80 to 73. Which is great. It's comfortable. I can live in that. But during the day and during summer heat, I have noticed for sure. I installed a air vent that has a fan in it, so it creates more of a draft and pulls the air in, and I have it turn on only when it detects cold air coming from the AC itself. So it automatically flicks on and off. So whenever the AC turns on, it'll detect the cold air coming through the vent. It turns itself on, creates a draft, and pulls the air through and pushes it more into my room. It does help. Because the years prior to having this air vent, during the summer heat here, my room would hit 85 while I was streaming. I was fucking miserable. It'd be like 82 degrees outside, and it'd be 85 in my room. Like, what? I'm over here like I'm getting a lot of like EU clips and shorts on YouTube, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, EU's shutting down because it's like 86 Fahrenheit here today," and I'm like, that was my bedroom temperature last year. What? At around 100 some days ago? Yeah. The problem is EU isn't really constructed to deal with higher temperatures, since they don't have like AC and a bunch of stuff like that. So it's just kind of like heat on top of heat on top of heat. So it's a different 86 than what we're used to when it comes to like 86 kind of thing with AC and everything. But I do get the pain of sitting in something that's like 85, 86 degrees. But yeah, so that's fun. I don't regret the little fan installation though. It's really helped. I still don't feel the air when it's on, but I can genuinely tell it helps down. So yeah, there is all of that. Now, for TERA, I need to do Gillyglade. Let's do Gillyglade. I've only done it once. I do the slow method, so let's go do the slow Gillyglade method. Oh shit, Nexus is in. No, I'm okay. I guess I'm not doing Gillyglade. Nexus is in like 15 minutes. As long as you don't lose the scroll. Instances reset though when you're not in them for long enough. Don't they? I thought you have like 20 minutes before instance resets. Infuse power enduring. I'll take infuse power enduring. It's fine. It shouldn't take me that long to go through Gillyglade. Is it in 20 minutes? Yeah. So I've got to finish this dungeon in like 15 or less. And I know it's not that long of a dungeon. Glistening or carving? I'm glistening. Okay. I got scammed. It fucking rolled me through the crystal. I forgot that's what it did. I don't like the delay on that. Okay, headlong rush should not phase you through the crystal. Please fix. Thank you. How many healers do you have that you're requesting healer slots for? 1. Unfortunate. Okay. 44 feedstock drop, though. That's pretty huge. Give me Firebeat. Nature Bee Ring Box used. Firebeat. Yay! It's useless. Woo!
Can I help you? Be careful out there.
What? You don't give me time to respond? You just opened my door? This is fully opened.
I did now because you said what?
It's my game. Yeah? Why? Are you okay with waiting like 25 minutes? I'll go. Now we're going in like. I know, but this lasts like. Here we go. That's 50 gold the parcel. It, it wasn't just that. It was like, here, let me write a parcel thingy. It wasn't a parcel necessarily. It was like I'll do Nico. I did a COD to Nico, and I was like, oh, I was doing crit factor scrolls. I was like, oh, let's do the crit factor. And then I put in like the item price. It was like 50 gold each or whatever. And the fee went to like 80 gold for some reason on the COD mail. And I was like, what the fuck? That's insane. I think I sold in like 50 or something like that. It was a large number, but the price went up a lot. What's COD? I don't know what it stands for, but basically it's like if I wanted to sell somebody an item, like if I wanted to sell an item to Comfy, I could send a COD and be like, oh, I'm going to sell these 9 alkahests, and then to claim it, I can list a price. Like I want 270 gold for these. So if I send 270 gold and throw that, it'll cost me 30 gold to send this, and then they can accept it and mail back 270 gold. The broker before the broker, I guess it's kind of like a more personal transaction-based broker. Trying to evade the tax too? Yeah. Back to lurk. Some things to do. I will. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. Honestly, the stream may end up being cut short because going to the store actually sounds nice. All right, I have a genuine question for everybody in here. Do I do Nexus or do I just go to the store? Like, I'm really not hurting for 1,000 gold right now. But the trip to the store is going to be like 2.5 hours. You know what? Fuck it. It's just Nexus. There's a bajillion more. I think I'm actually going to go to the store today and get it taken care of, which means I won't have to take a day off in the next day or two to go grocery shopping. So, thanks for hanging out, you guys. I will try and be back after I go grocery shopping. Typically, I don't, but today I will make a exception because it was kind of just thrown at me randomly. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. You all have been fantastic. And I will be back in a couple hours to play some fucking TERA. And we're going to do something rather than me sitting in high watch. All right? If I'm not back, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I will see you guys later. Let me see if there's anybody else live right now so I can like just push you over there. Is there anybody else live? No, it is just me. So, I'll see you guys later. Have a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday. I'll be back in a couple hours.